Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Escape from Ever After. In the previous episode, we took down the three little pigs, believing that it would help us take down Ever After Inc. Unfortunately, it seems to have strengthened them more than ever because they were bleeding money from that project, and the pigs were also stealing it. Whoops. However, we have a new goal, getting promoted to the Director of Fairy Tale Affairs so that we can gain access to the real world, and perhaps take down Ever After Inc. from there. Who knows? Right now, we need to get a key from Ava in HR. Now, you might notice we are not at the beginning of the Tower of 100 Trials, or whatever they called it. That is because, for some reason, the game did not save my progress. I don't know why, but I basically had to redo the point from after coming back from the three little pigs up until now. I believe I've gotten everything exactly as it was at the end of the last episode. If not, and something's missing, oops. But I did unintentionally discover where the tin can needs to go. Or rather, the aluminum can. Beep boop. Oof, excuse me, I don't feel well. I think my internal trifluxinator is malfunctioning. I can fix it, but I need scrap metal. Specifically aluminum. ASAP. Otherwise, I might explode. Literally. And I literally mean literally, not like you humans say it. Wait a sec. That empty can. I need it! Thanks so much. Now I'm going to open up my front panel to fix myself. Can you give me some privacy here? Don't be a pervert. The deed is finished. I feel so much better. How can I thank you? Here! An ink bottle. Alright. I'd like to give you another gift, but what else do you humans like? I know, I have a piece of technology that will absolutely dazzle you. It's a bit primitive for me, but I'm sure you've never seen anything like this before. Here it is! An hourglass. You can measure time with this. Welcome to the future, human. You can now measure time. Haha. It's amusing to watch the human mind try to comprehend such technologies. It's sand in an hourglass. What's there to comprehend? Oh, I also discovered that you can't go into Tinder's bedroom yet. Now, let's see. Is there anybody with a mark over their head that indicates that they need something from me? Like, say, an hourglass. No, not him. He needs a hard drive. Oh, also, this guy, he's a scam, but apparently you can get something out of it later on. So, we might want to get those 100 coins ASAP. Nobody around here? Okay. Alright, well, let's move on to trying to get that key. Why, hello there. You must be Flint. My name is Eva, and I work for HR, or Human Resources. Skeletal Witch of HR. I'm pretty sure we already had this introduction. It's my job to ensure the well-being of our employees and promote a positive working environment. For example, I just added those plants back there to spruce up the place. I spent ages arranging them just right. It's exactly the kind of thing we do here at HR. Forbidden section key. Hey! It's mine. You can't just swipe things from my desk. I'll be taking that back. Thanks. Uh-huh. No, my plants! My precious, beautiful plants! Sorry, Ava. No, they're all ruined. How could this happen? What's going on today? My plants burnt to a crisp and now I can't seem to find my key anywhere. I swear it's right on my desk. I mean, maybe we could try and bloom them again? Nope. Well, let's head for the forbidden section. See what it is Mr. Moon wants from us. The Forbidden Library. What? No comments? Concerns? Questions, mayhap? Actually, now that I think about it, because I've got that ink bottle, I should probably upgrade Wolfgang's blustery ballad, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Upgraded Wolfgang's blustery ballad so we can blow away shields, or at least has a chance to blow away shields. Got him. Hehe. Let's go for a buckler barrage just to take this guy out of the fight. And then swap you with Tinder. You can't have defense, because otherwise Flint will be doing no damage to him. So why did I only hit him for 1 damage with Tinder? Yeah, whatever. What is up with this guy? Oh, come on. Librarian. This dangerous combo of Librarian and Barbarian. Oh, Librarian. Librarian and Barbarian comes from a Viking adventure tale. Librarians have an arsenal of weapons they can switch between, each dealing out massive amount of damage. Yeesh. Yep, I was afraid of that. I really gotta find a way to upgrade Flint's armor, or attack power. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay, wasn't expecting that. But that works. So we gotta be able to get back up here. Problem is, how do I do that and move the bookcase into place? Nope. Yeah, ain't no way I'm making that jump without that. Cat's no help. How close does it have to be for me to reach? Not close, and that doesn't help me. And I can't push this, can I? Nope. I'm sure that's probably an obvious solution that's staring me in the face. But I'm just not seeing it. Wait. Nope. I was hoping that would somehow lower the one bookshelf because I couldn't see it on the other side. Alright, I'm an idiot. Turns out we have to make use of the vertical block in order to block the path of the bookshelf so that we can move the block without moving the bookshelf. Because as you can see, we moved the block but didn't move the bookshelf. I swear I'm an idiot sometimes. Well, no sometimes about it. I am an idiot. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, let's light this chalice. Whoops. Well, that got me here where I wanted to go anyways. Oh, that's where I put it. A stronger buckler that raises Flint's attack by 1. Good! Now we have a means of getting past the enemies with defense. So, yeah, after one of your failed attempts to defeat me, I stole your reinforced buckler and stashed it away here. Looks nicer than the one you're currently using, and, well, I figured we'd all benefit from a boost to your fighting skills. Oh, wow, thanks, Tinder. Yeah, my old buckler is certainly stronger. I had no idea you held on to this. I forgot about it until now, but, here you go. There you go. Now there's no excuse for any of your slacking in battle. Of course, since this increases my attack by 1, I should be much stronger. Let's keep looking for this forbidden book. And it actually doesn't change the appearance of the buckler, it seems. Well, we've almost got enough for that one unicorn. However, I would also like to check out the other treasure around here. Just gotta slowly make our way over there. Ever so slowly. And then fall off anyways. Standard bookshelf. Includes fake books. Your favorite. Okay. Well, whatever. At least we're doing a bunch more damage. Which means we can now... Well... Okay, so we can't take them out in one hit. But that's fine. Thought he was going for Flint. So it's just the initial attack that has the increased damage. Yeah, that's fine. I can still work with it. Plus, it also means Flint can start damaging targets with some defense. What the... Okay, let's do that. Then we push this back into place. Ooh. Knew there was something good from that. Have a restoration point here. How much? Nah. Well, at least that gives us a nice shortcut back up here. Alright. Let's swap in Wolfgang. Hit him with a Cacophonous Chord, and then finish him off with a Buckler Throw. Shit, that's right. What's the deal with this crack right over here? Guess we'll find out later. Alright, grab these coins, get the library floor pattern. Well, that was a waste. Alright. Let's get some synergy going. You can't do anything. So let's just encourage the team. Don't let it down, Flint. You've somehow kept yourself alive thus far. Not bad. Alright, now let's hit this guy. Alright, Tinder, you get in front for once. And yet they're still targeting him. And I was stupid enough to do that when he had his bayonet out. Nope, can't burn those down, but I did find this door, which leads to an ink bottle. Nice. Heh. Let's go for a Buckler multi-bash. Let's go for some encouragement. Or restoration. and go for another Buckler multi-bash. Okay, let's see what's going on with these. Aha! Dang it. What do we got? Mocha Rebound. Get 3 MP every time you use an item. That might not be a bad idea. Ah, had it and then I lost it. Jeez, how much higher up do we have to go to get this book? And how many enemies do we have to fight along the way? Let's go for the coffee cake. Alright, swap places, burn away the shield. I'm gonna hit off on this guy. I'm an idiot. What else is new? And better swap you for Wolfgang, who can hit through defenses. Almost got him. Well, pretty close to a level up. Almost there. Okay, I think now I will spend the 15 coins on the restoration. Okay. What do we got? Shadow over Innsbeek. Dark story about a sinister happenings in a small fishing village. Well, this must be the book we're looking for. I don't know. It seems a bit spooky. Spooky? Oh, please. It's just a story. Who goes there? You shouldn't be in here. Time to destroy. Okay, what's the deal with his buddy in the back? Libarier. Bloodthirsty cousin of a librarian. They've certainly spent more time fighting than reading. Lovely. Okay, let's bring Wolfgang in. Let's go for some poison on the first guy. Or not. Oh boy. You know what? Let's try jam session. Ah. Oof. Well, at least I got +1 to my attack. That's something. I wonder. Nope. Yeah, well, guess it was too much to hope for. And there it goes. Almost got him, just one more round. Did we get a level up? Yeah! More TP. Okay, we got the book we came for. Come on, let's get out of here. Did you just come from the Forbidden Library? Nope. Why would we be hanging around in there? The books we keep in there are forbidden for a reason. They pose a phenomenal risk to our employees, and it's my job as head of HR to keep everyone safe. So let me ask again. Were you in the Forbidden Library? Of course not. We would never break the rules. Okay, great. Glad to hear that. Apologies for ambushing you like that. Some miscreant stole my key and I was concerned it was you folks. I mean, we did. Well, it was a close one. I feel a bit bad for lying to her. Who cares? The manager gave us a job to do and we cannot let a promotion pass us by. Let's go report back to Mr. Moon. Ah, you have the book. Excellent work, team. So, as promised, here's the reason I had you go through all that trouble. You see, well, an employee of ours has gone missing. Detective Sherlock Holmes was hired from a mystery novel for his deductive skills and street smarts. After Inc. wanted to open a new branch in the book you recovered, and we thought Holmes would be the perfect fit to go scope things out. But, well, he went into the storybook and never returned. The problem is, after Detective Holmes failed to return, corporate deemed the storybook too dangerous for entry. The book was locked away, which is why I needed you to recover it. I'm not one for going against corporate, but Detective Holmes went missing on my watch. And if he's in trouble, I can't simply stand by and do nothing. Will you folks travel into the shadow over Innspeak and help me find Sherlock Holmes? Absolutely. I knew I could count on you. So why is this book, The Shadow over Innspeak, so dangerous that it's been banned? I'm sure it's nothing you guys can't handle. But just in case, I'm going to reduce the security on Tinder's collar just a tad. It'll make your attacks a bit stronger in battle. Well, if you're trusting me so much, let's say we just remove it entirely, Not a chance, my fiery friend. Anyway, best of luck finding the detective. And as I said, if you keep up the good work, another promotion is certainly in your future. Oh, and team, do make sure you're prepared before you leave. Remember to visit Helga on the balcony, she can upgrade your attacks. See you later, kid. Okay, so that's how Tinder's getting her attacks improved. Well, while we are at it... Psst, hey, you. I'm launching a startup enterprise. It's gonna be rad. Yeah, combined with crypto, it's gonna change the world. Now, remember this guy's face. Hehehe, excellent. You won't regret it, buddy. I'll contact you when your investment pays out. Well done, Flint. I don't think I've ever seen someone get scammed so easily. Yeah, I think I made a mistake here. Gullible, give the shady unicorn in the cafeteria 100 coins. Scammer at large. To all employees, it's been brought to my attention there's been a rogue unicorn hanging around the office operating a shady scam. I've also been told that this scam isn't likely to fool anyone but the most gullible individuals. Even so, we're on the lookout for the scammer and we'll send an update when they've been caught. Whoopsie. Give me one moment. I want to look into this one, make sure I know what's gonna happen with that. Okay, seems like we should actually be able to complete this now. Dear Flint, it has been brought to my attention that you are a victim of the investment scam operated by a rogue unicorn. In fact, you were the only victim, as nobody else gave the scammer their money. Good news, however, we've caught and apprehended a few possible suspects that may be responsible, but we need you to identify the correct one. Please come meet me in the dungeon when you have a moment. Regards, Starla. Alright. Well, at least we'll be able to get our money back. Yeah, leads to the castle dungeon. Restricted area, attacked on sight. Ah, Flint, you must have received my email regarding the unicorn scammer. Thanks for coming. Please, follow me. We apprehended a few possible suspects for the scam, and we need you to identify which unicorn it was that took your money in the cafeteria. I realize they all look pretty similar, but try to remember which one of these unicorns scammed you. Once you're certain, tell me which one is the culprit. It's number 4. Okay, I'll let the others go. Fine, I admit it, I did take some of this chump's money. But I'm telling you, I was going to use it to invest in my idea. It wasn't a scam. Well, Flint, we were able to find your money and we'll return it to you now. And please, for your trouble, take this reward on behalf of the company. Yep. Increases defense by 1. Good day, Flint. Of course, we now have to work our way back out of the dungeon. I mean, thankfully, we already have the quick way out. Except these guys are going to attack us. Whatever. May as well see just how much more powerful. Wow, that is a lot stronger. Of course, that was against a prologue enemy. Alright. Ugh. Let's see. There's somewhere I can heal around here. I actually can't remember. Ah, there it is. Oof. No, I'm just gonna go to Happy Howl Hollow and use the inn there. I'll see you guys once I've healed up. Alrighty then, let's head to the Shadow over Innsbeak. Now this is actually the book, Chapter 2, The Shadow over Innsbeak. This is actually the section where the demo took place, though granted you were working without any of the upgrades to attack or any of the trinkets. Wow, I can't believe we're in yet another storybook. Sure is dark and foggy here. How are we gonna find Sherlock Holmes in this place? First things first, let's get to our hotel and check in. Sherlock Holmes was staying there too, so that's a good place to start looking. Yeah, solid a plan as any. Hi, can you point me towards the hotel? I suggest you head right on back the way you came, outsider. Alrighty then. Not very welcoming to people, are they? Then again, that's kind of the whole point of this. What the... Okay, that's nice, but could you not do it while I'm in the middle of recording? Sorry, Ultra VPN isn't an update, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, it takes priority on the screen. I'm hoping it's not recording this. Ooh, Sun Gem. You're in my way. Hold on. Yeah, connect faster, so I can get you off my screen. Okay, that's that problem solved. May as well check out the bar while we're here. We don't serve outsiders. Right. I think he's not in any state for a chat. Fair enough. Alright, let's get moving. Let's try to not fall in the water around here. I'm told the preparations are almost complete. Yes, the old one will soon rise again. That guy's got a rather odd tail. And some fangs. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves dragged into? Innsbeak Town Square. Ooh, I see that sun gem. Alright, I was worried that would be comically deep. Okay. Sure. Did you want to take a look inside my instrument shop, stranger? Well, shame, I've gone and locked myself out, so I've got no business with you. An instrument shop, hmm? Sounds like that'd be useful for a certain someone in our party. How can we help you open up the shop? If you really can on helping an outsider, you need to go see the town locksmith. The shop is west of here. Thing is, we're in the midst of a feud. I won't get into it, but he'd sooner part with his own beak than help me. Sorkin, you're right. You might be having to do some convincing. We're on it. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to get in there. Yeah, but where is the locksmith again? Let's see. Alright, what's this? Synergy Superstar gain more SP after a successful action command. And Hail Mary, take half damage when this character is at 5 health or below. No information on where the locksmith could be. Brace the void, stranger. For to know what lies beneath the sea is to know true madness. Heh. Shop is west of here. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to come back to that another time. Speaking of time, we are actually out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna end things off there for today. We've come to an interesting place, and anybody who knows of H.P. Lovecraft's work knows exactly where this may or may not be going. But anyways, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.